Good evening, and thank you for joining us at Awaz News. I'm Zara, and I will be taking you through big news across Canada. It's going to be nasty out there. Ontario bracing for potentially damaging winter storm expected to peak as Christmas weekend begins. Utter devastation. Estranged daughters of Vaughan gunman release statement. Prosecutor not pursuing animal cruelty charge against Marineland. Police make 51 arrests, recover 215 stolen vehicles in investigation into organized GTA crime ring. 20-year-old fatally shot in Scarborough last week, identified by police. Canada's population is growing faster than it has in decades. Canada moves to mandate electric vehicle sales starting in 2025. Dozens hurt in turbulent Hawaii flight, 11 seriously. Ontarians unvaccinated against COVID-19 may be more at risk of traffic crashes, study finds. Toronto police arrest 2 suspects, search for 4 others in connection with theft of high-end pickup trucks. Those were the headlines. Now let's jump to the details. Travelers are being warned to prepare for a major winter storm which is set to hit Toronto along with much of Ontario and Quebec on Thursday and last through the Christmas weekend. The storm, which could include blizzard conditions for some areas, will arrive in Ontario Thursday with the most wintry conditions expected from midday Friday into Saturday, just in time for one of the busiest travel periods of the year. A gunman who went on a shooting rampage at a Toronto area condo was a controlling and abusive husband and father who was estranged from his children, his 3 daughters, said as they expressed their shock at what happened. Francesco Villi killed 5 people, 3 condominium board members, and 2 of their partners in a shooting at his Vaughan, Ontario high-rise on Sunday night before police shot him dead. Crown prosecutors stayed at a criminal charge against Marineland in a Niagara, Ontario courtroom Wednesday that alleged the facility was hosting dolphin shows without the authority to do so. Charges are stayed when a judge or the Crown decides that it would be against the public interest for the case to continue. Police forces in the Greater Toronto Area have arrested 51 people and recovered more than 215 stolen vehicles worth approximately $17 million after a months-long investigation into an organized vehicle crime ring. More than 150 charges were laid combined. Officers also recovered 15 handguns, an assault rifle, ammunition, a kilogram of cocaine, and various reprogramming devices over the course of this investigation. Police have identified a 20-year-old man who was fatally shot in Scarborough last week. The incident took place around 4:45 a.m. on December 16 at an apartment building in the area of Lawrence Avenue East and Orton Park Road. Officers say the victim was found with life-threatening injuries and was rushed to the hospital. On December 19, he was pronounced dead. As 2022 draws to a close, Canada's population has already grown more than in any other year since Confederation. Statistics Canada says the country's population grew by 360,453 people, or 0.9% between July and October alone. The federal agency is attributing that to a rise in non-permanent residents, including work permit holders and people fleeing the Russian invasion of Ukraine. 1/5 of all passenger cars, SUVs, and trucks sold in Canada in 2026 will need to run on electricity under new regulations, Environment Minister Stephen Guilbeault proposed Wednesday. By 2030, the mandate will hit 60% of all sales, and by 2035, every passenger vehicle sold in Canada will need to be electric. A flight from Phoenix to Honolulu carrying many people traveling for the holidays encountered severe turbulence shortly before landing, sending some unrestrained people and objects flying about the cabin and seriously injuring 11 people. In all, 36 people received medical treatment following Sunday's turbulent Hawaiian Airlines flight for bumps, bruises, cuts, and nausea, said Jim Arlen, director of Honolulu Emergency Medical Services. 20 people were taken to hospitals, including 11 in serious condition. 2 suspects have been arrested, and police continue to search for 4 others in connection with the theft of high-end pickup trucks in the Greater Toronto Area. Toronto police said they received reports last month about vehicle thefts across the city and the region that spanned over a period of several weeks and began an investigation. They learned that suspects targeted expensive pickup trucks in private driveways overnight, stealing them by using electronic diagnostic equipment that would override the vehicle ignition systems. This was all from us today. I'm Zara, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same channel. Bye for now.